Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Isle's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. Well, it makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Isle that much.
If we can stop the blight, we'll save much more.
You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh, wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
7 approval. Okay. No, let's do our rounds.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Oh, here we go, something new. Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
That's it?
What about? Alright.
Okay, sure.
I got a moment, sure. The heart, you need
So
to
you already heard all
shut
this
that
too.
off.
That was really random. Let's go ahead and check some
If
rumors.
there's anything I can do for you, there's news come out of Redcliffe at last. Seems that Arl Eamon has come down with some deadly sickness, probably the blight, and he may even die. If he does, that probably means no one else can stand up to Tyrn Loghain in the Landsmeet. Rather fortunate turn for Tyrn, no? That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is. I heard a story today. Bangrain put her own fields to the torch, rather than let Loghain's men feed off them. 3 of them died in the flames. Some of the soldiers got angry and chased the woman down in her own manner, putting a sword through her. Without permission, is the excuse we're told. Loghain killed Grain's husband at Winter's Breath. She had a right to do with her crop as she pleased. This is still Ferelden, isn't it? A freeholder answers to no one. That's what I've heard on the road, anyhow. Take it for what it is.
Man, Civil War's getting bad.
I don't know what to tell you.
They're doing stuff like that. Not able to keep the men in check even. We do have some gifts, so let's go ahead and get to those. I think this is for Win. She's the one that's into the books. Yeah. We almost have her max.
Oh, marvelous.
Silver frame still life. Well, that was something for Sten. So that can just go to someone else. And the dragon statue, I want to say that's Alistair. Yes, it is.
Is that for me? Really? Wow! Wow!
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to both of them. Massive willpower. Nice. Alright, there was nothing new said, so I'm just gonna give this gift on over to Zevran.
How nice.
And let's see if we actually did get something from him. Alright, as I expected, nothing new from that single approval. But I guess I'm gonna sell some stuff, get the team ready, and then we'll probably go back to Redcliffe. So I believe we have some quests to turn in there, and there might be some things that are new. Okay, take...
yes.
Yes.
This is our team, though. And we're gonna head back over to the village. Auburn has himself a level. Go and get it out of the way. That could be nice. But reduce the penalties to attack and defense from powerful swings. Let's see, is better. But let's work our way to that. But
Sure.
I don't think we have much, but there should be
The danger to Redcliffe isn't
few
over.
quests to turn
A
in.
civil war rages and the Darkspawn army draws near. I'm ready to fight again if need be. For Ferelden and the Arl!
Alright, so we have a few things to do down here. One thing is go to the blacksmith, see about his daughter, see if she made it. And obviously we can see right there that she did.
My Valena returned. She told me of your daring rescue. I can't begin to tell you how grateful I am. Take this. A reward for your deed. It's dwarven made and should serve you well.
Thank you. Glad to help.
That's a fine piece, blacksmith. And I would be honored to wear it into battle. At the warden's discretion, of course. Yeah.
Thank you again. I'm forever in your debt.
Oh, I'm gonna prove that. Let's see what this piece is. Huh. It's only medium though. It's actually not that great. Even if I was to give it to Liliana, it's a low tier.
Thank you, my lady. I'd never have been able to return to my father if it wasn't for you.
You're welcome here, friend. What can I...
I hear Ban Tegan has some plan to find Andraste's ashes. Can you believe that? May as well pray for the Maker to come and heal the Jarl himself.
Those stung with 100 arrows, those suffering from ailments both great and small, his heart was strong, and he moved on.
Alright, Wayne got a level. Let's see, what do we want to put it in now? These could be nice. Yeah, it's alright. No telekinetic weapons. For armor penetration. Upkeep 50. Let's do it.
You fare well.
Let's see, what do I need to remove? We don't need that on the bar. I don't tend to cast it myself ever. See what's this dropper do. That's still alright.
The deep dark before dawn's first light seems eternal. But know that
What about you?
The captain sends his regards.
Nice.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
These are terrible times. Just terrible.
Murdoch came in here.
Maker bless you, child. Without your help, we surely would have lost.
Good to see you again, miss.
Everything alright?
So far. I'll be fighting Darkspawn soon enough. I don't look forward to it. With the Maker's luck, I'll live through it all to tell my grandchildren a tale or two. Here's to hoping you can do the same.
Not much to do in here. Let's continue to check around town.
I may have fled the village before, but I'm back now. And I intend to enlist in the Isle's army. I'm not running away again.
Oh, nice. Some people are
Won't
returning.
take long to rebuild. I only worry about the war now. What if it comes to Redcliffe? Will we have to flee again?
Alright, well, before we leave, we might as well get a little bit of banter.
You could show me a little appreciation, you know.
Appreciation? For what?
I saved your ass a while back. When that thing was... You don't even remember.
Oh, I'm sorry,
No, that's fine. Next time I'll just let it get you, that's all.
Man, Ogren. Check the healer, bro. Get all butthurt. Alright, time has come to go to the Brazilian forest.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Persuasion. I will tell that to your leader. No one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
I see we have guests. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
Wow. We're not going with that one. I come representing the Grey Wardens.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masirinus, Mithra. You may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
Call me Tifa.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed. I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
What's going on?
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me. The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
That would really suck. You know, it shouldn't come as a surprise to our character. All from the beginning of our story. I believe it was that my family, during much earlier times, actually got rid of a bunch of the werewolves or something. Why'd these beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they aren't as unintelligent as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Okay, is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself, and that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Well, I am good at non-trivial tasks.
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us. I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
If I help you, what will you give me?
We would assist with the Blight, of course, and you would have our gratitude.
Okay. I mean, technically we wouldn't. I believe they're meaning this in response to, and you would have our gratitude. Let's go ahead and say it. For a more substantial reward.
A reward, is it? Very well. We have very little of the coin your people use, but we do craft items they find valuable. Return with the heart, and I will give you something extra that I'm sure you will have no trouble selling. Good enough?
Oh, and your people could improve their attitude towards me.
This attitude has been burned into our souls after long years of slavery and oppression. It is not personal. But, very well. I will remind my people of the danger you will undertake on our behalf.
Alright, that sounds good. It would help working forward from here anyway. I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead. But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I have some questions.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers just as easily.
Where do I find Witherfang? Any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
Okay, tell me more about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Oh, wow, that opened a lot more. So did all werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So if a werewolf bites me, then will I become infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
How do you know if you've been infected?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Okay, something else
Go
then.
on then. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way. Yes? What is it you need?
Need some
Then
equipment.
I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use. I must return.
Let's talk to her.
Underanitishan, Grey Warden. My name is Lanaya. I am Zapian's first, what you might call an apprentice, perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life. I am a bit curious of the outside world. Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Okay, that's fine. If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large, thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is that true?
Yes, some are larger than the eye can see.
How very loud that must be with everyone talking all at once. I try to imagine those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
We already know that the alienage isn't exactly a great place, so it isn't an easy life. That's true.
I suppose you have met many of my kind in your travels. My heart goes out to them. It is said that one day we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have a question, if it's not too impolite to ask. Do your people regret what they did to ours?
I mean, I can't speak for everyone. Some of us do. Not all humans are the same.
I see. That is difficult for our people to accept. Even if only some were in favor of what was done to us, the rest did nothing to stop it. A poet once wrote of them, before the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory upon wings. Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you. Forgive me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm hardly anyone special, I assure you. If I seem different from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans. I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but I've always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents both. I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I was their servant for several years.
Man. Sorry. Must have been horrible.
It was. Though long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
You said that the Dalish rescued you from the bandits?
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers. He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror. No one could stop him. I sat there and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow. When he saw me, the fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Didn't you have any family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from, and I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me.
Makes sense.
The clan is my family. Any others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents. For now, the clan is all I need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day, when I am keeper, I might inquire out of curiosity. I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come from the ranks of the nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
You must be proud of your accomplishments.
I am. The ceremony where Zathrian anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life. The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
Why are they so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
What is this Arlathan you mentioned?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Does Arlathan still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
Man. Didn't Arlathan fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
And elves were immortal then?
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do. Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken. Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally. And then we were enslaved by them for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
But you could get your lifespan back, no?
In time and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
The elves were eventually freed though, right?
Yes, after a millennium of slavery, Andraste herself freed our people. She who was your Maker's chosen.
But you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the Creators, as we always have. We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her, or her god.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. I can see why you resent humans then.
Shemlin, we call them. Quick children. I suppose it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss. Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
You know, I'm not responsible for what's been done to the elves.
Aren't you? You're human. And to many of them, you represent the humiliations our people have suffered for generations. You may not have been personally responsible, but such feelings are not easily overruled by logic or fairness.
I suppose you're right.
Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
Hey, well, maybe that's what we can do here. Wasn't your homeland called the Dales?
That was our second homeland. Our first was the great city of Orlathan. The Dales came when they were freed from enslavement. Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew. They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
Is there no way to get on your clan's good side?
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect. Your own task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Okay.
Certainly.
Let's ask something else. What does a keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan. He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever, so the clan protects him like no other.
Okay, what can you tell me about Zathrian?
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself. He is the keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time.
Well, he said ask
He
you.
is also a very good man who has lost much. The Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Persuasion lost much. What has he lost?
He lost his family a very long time ago. I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific. As you wish. Dareth Shirel,